Yeah, buddy, about to go down to the college football show. We about to talk about that Prime, Coach Prime, New Colorado Buff, how Bowtie Bill keep being wrong and I keep being right. We're going to talk about God's team, Notre Dame, kicking that ass. We're going to talk about the Texas, hook 'em horns, throw you hook, yeah, they won last week. It's going down. We're going to talk about how Alabama was kicking on that behind this weekend. It's going down. Yeah, buddy. I'm your host, Chi-Town Neil, baby. Tell the Truth Podcast.
23.
23, baby. To my left, man. My co-host, my buddy, Mr. BTB. What's that for?
Bowtie Bill.
Man, Bowtie Bill is in the building. We down here in the beautiful North Dallas studio. Maximize your potential studio. Bowtie Bill, tell the people what we need.
Yeah, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Also hit that notification button. Drop something in the comment section. Tell us what you think. Right? Keep us honest as well, right? Fact check us if you want to, but we are in the building.
We in the building.
We're in the building.
Guess what?
So,
Bowtie Bill wrong again. I'm right again. Here we go. Bowtie Bill ain't never right. You ain't never right, Chi-Town Bill.
Shy God.
Shot God.
Hey, hit the comment section now. Ride with us because we driving this.
Man, I'm trying to tell Bowtie Bill that every week he keep picking against them Colorado Buffaloes, and I keep telling his ass. Woo! Coach Prime, baby. Look at me when I talk shit to you. Look at me.
Okay. I was wrong.
Oh my God. Oh shit. Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you. Oh my God. I've been trying to get this dude admitted. We got to a heated text message in the group text on Saturday night.
Man, don't tell everything now.
Oh
man.
my
don't
God.
Tell everything, man. Don't tell everything.
Oh my God.
Now.
You actually admit you was wrong about Colorado. Bowtie Bill, you may talk. Go ahead, Bowtie Bill.
I was wrong.
Hold on, man. Bowtie Bill, man. Hold on. I'm sorry, man. I gotta make sure, man. Bowtie Bill, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I'm so proud of you for admitting that you was wrong. Let's give it up, Bowtie Bill. Yeah. Let's go. That's for you, Bowtie Bill. You admitted you were wrong, man. The world is clapping for you, Bowtie Bill. Go ahead, Bowtie Bill. You may talk.
So the deal is that when you're looking at the landscape of NCAA football and the parity, Deion has been able to win games.
Why you trying to lowball the parity? Why you? No, I feel like that's a sneak diss, man.
No, it's not. I'm just being honest.
Boy, like, sneak diss. Boy, mother, you raggedy mother. You so raggedy mother. Ooh, he's a raggedy mother sucker.
Hey, man.
He raggedy, boy. He look good, but you know, it is a lot of parody in that college. You mother, you mud mouth looking mother sucker. You boy, I swear
I voted for Kamala Harris.
Yeah, you voted for anybody.
So, no, I was wrong that that Colorado would lose 5 games. Mm-hmm. They were 7-2.
Oh yeah,
Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter and Horn are playing out their minds.
Yes, sir.
And shout out to Carter Stoudemire, Jack Rabbit, who plays defense number 23 that I used to coach.
Yeah.
They're doing very, very well, man. They're doing very, very well.
And they got a chance.
The defensive line under the tutelage of Warren Sapp is looking good.
Yeah, Coach Sapp got them all fired up, boy.
He got them fired up.
Got them fired up, Coach Sapp, baby.
Right? He got them fired up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give them their flowers at 7-2.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna speak ill of them as of right now.
You can't.
But yeah. Well,
you can't 7-2. You can't say nothing bad about them right now.
Hey, man,
they 7-2.
Time out.
What can you badly say about the Colorado Buffs? Go Buffs! Let's go! Give me the horn! Yes, go, baby! Woo! Yeah.
Now
you time out. No, you time out. Jive ass turkey.
Time out.
What you want time out for?
They 7-2. But we're not gonna get deep into the weeds on that 7-2.
Colorado best team in the college football. Let's go! Yeah!
Okay, they 7-2. I was wrong,
You were wrong. Oh yeah.
and
Say it one more
they
time.
are
Say it one more
playing
time.
some good football.
Say
They
it
are.
Say it one more time. You was what?
Come on, man. Let's go. Let's roll.
Yes, I'm rubbing it in. I told you 3 weeks ago, Colorado going to the Big 12 championship. You laughed at me. I said, okay, man. I said, I've seen enough. I'm not impressed with the other teams in the Big 12. Iowa State offense trash. Now, I will tell you this. There's one more game. I have to update the resume. I told you 3 weeks ago now, 4 weeks ago, that Colorado will not lose another game, especially after the Kansas State game. There is one game that's starting to scare me, though, Bowtie Bill.
Utah.
No, they beat Utah this week. Nah,
BYU.
no.
Iowa
They don't
State.
play with BYU. If they play BYU, they'll be in the Big 12
Big 12,
championship.
right.
The Kansas game is starting to scare me.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas playing some good ball. Kansas playing some good ball. They're playing some real good ball. And they barely lost to Kansas State. They beat the dog shit out of Iowa State this weekend. Kansas actually got some athletes. I feel like they can score with
Sure.
Colorado. Now that one, I won't probably have as much bravado. I'm still gonna pick them to win, but I won't be like like I told you last week. I said, man, they're gonna beat shit out of Texas Tech. You like beat the shit out. I said, dude, they was up 13-0. I watched that game and I was not
Right.
panicking because I knew how Texas Tech got up. They did nothing but crossing routes, which is very smart because Colorado play a boatload of man-to-man. So they were doing rub routes. Very smart. And they kind of packed out for that, play a little bit more zone. And then
Right.
you're doing this calm down on offense. I was like, okay, there it is. They went from losing by 13 to winning by, I think, like 14, something like that. I just knew that. I told you, somebody going to be shot at Texas Tech. The Texas Tech don't got the athletes. Quarterback is not accurate enough. Like, nah, no. The Utah game this week, they have to stop the run. If
Okay.
they stop the run, then I think they could beat them by 7. I'm not as confident they're just going to beat their ass. I knew they were going to beat Texas Tech ass. I didn't care where that game was at. Utah can constantly keep it close. They can't stop the run. But if they can somehow get up by like 10 or 14 and they kind of take their Utah game away, running game away, then that could possibly get ugly. I'm not going to be as braggadocious that they're just going to beat their ass. I knew they're going to beat Texas Tech ass. I do think they'll still win. I don't know. I think the line on that game is like 10 or 11.
Man, I'm looking forward, man.
It's something crazy. Colorado's favorite big. They favor big, man. They favor like by 10 in that game. That Colorado game was that 3, and by the time they kicked that ball off against Texas Tech, I think that line had got all the way up to like 4.5. So people betting on Colorado winning their money, and they should, I still think that I said it 4 weeks ago. They are the second best team in the Big 12.
Right.
And now they're in second place, so they don't got to worry about no more other teams. Iowa State lost twice. All Colorado's got to do.
Kansas State.
Yeah, Colorado don't have to worry about nobody. They don't got to worry about nobody. They only have one Big 12 loss. They got 2 losses, but they only got 1 Big 12 loss. So all Colorado's got to do is win out. They win out, guess what? They will be in the Big 12 championship game, where I predicted 3 weeks ago that they would be in the Big 12 championship game. But we're going to move on to something else, man.
Man, that game's at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. Yeah. Mhm.
Utah.
What's the line? But probably, I think it's like 10. Something stupid. Last time I saw it, something crazy.
Colorado's a -10.
Told you, -10. Told you. And Vegas, they know their shit. Told you, man. Colorado's balling, dog. Telling you. And check this out. If Colorado do beat Utah, BYU in the Big 12 championship, guess what? Colorado is in the playoffs. Let that sink in. And if Deion going to the playoff, it's going to be whoo-hoo. Whoo. Yeah. It's going to be going down.
Time will tell.
Yeah, man. But we also going to talk about the best conference in college football. It is definitely, woo! Ain't no doubt about it, baby. I told you, just give it time and the cream of the crop will rise to the top, and that is that Big Ten football. AKA what I like to call Midwest football. Midwest football is the Big Ten plus Notre Dame. The college playoffs just came out today. The number 1 team in the nation is Big Ten, Oregon. Number 2, Ohio State, Big Ten, baby. And somehow the SEC team just slipped their ass up in there. Remember somebody said that about early this year. But somehow the SEC They slid their ass and they got third, but nobody cares.
We hopping there, dog.
Anyway, number 4, another Big Ten team. I'm not gonna let you have it. Number 4 is Penn State.
5 is
number
Indiana.
5 is who?
Indiana.
Indiana. 4 out of 5 teams out of Big Ten. Let's go, best country. Best conference in America, not the SEC. Big Ten, baby. Big Ten, baby. Woo! Been listening to this SEC shit all year. I get a chance to stick my chest out. Take it.
There's only 3 teams in the top 10 in the SEC.
Notre Dame is part of what I call Midwest football. Midwest football is Big Ten plus Notre Dame. So you got 6 out of the top 8 teams is from the Midwest, baby.
Yeah. You got BYU and other.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you something, boy. I'm gonna tell you something right now, boy. Out there in California, y'all want to throw the ball around. Down there in Florida, y'all want to throw the ball around. Down there in Texas, y'all want to throw the ball around. Alabama want to throw the ball around. Georgia want to throw the ball around. But when it come back to the fundamentals of football, if you want a good offensive lineman that lasts more than just 4 years in the NFL, bring your ass to the Big Ten Midwest. You want a good defensive lineman, bring your ass to the Big Ten Midwest. You want good running backs. Yeah, everybody want to talk about Chubb. See, y'all naming the
5 of the top 10.
Y'all naming the players. Yeah. Let me finish my rant. Y'all naming all the stars in the SEC that do good in NFL. But if you go and look at it, cause me and you got to a big one about this. You go look at it. I think like it was like from 2020 to like 2013. I think it was like 322 players got picked out of the SEC and 231 from the Big Ten. Y'all had 100 more players in the SEC, but out of that, we had more players get second contracts in the NFL. So the Big Ten, our players laugh longer. You know why? Because we're Ford tough, motherfucker. Y'all got Ferraris and Mercedes and all that shit. Hit one pothole, y'all fall apart in the NFL. Y'all last 4-5 years. So now some idiot going to hit, oh, look at Derrick Henry. That's a one-off. Consistently. If you want to get to the fundamentals of football, the guys in the trenches, the linebackers, the defensive linemen, the offensive line, bring your ass to the Midwest. Woo! Big Ten football's back. What you got to say about that, Bow Tie Bill?
Man, you know the best conference in college football.
Fundamentally sound, it is the Big Ten. Y'all have maybe the wide receivers and all the flashy bullshit.
The ones who get paid.
The one who wins the championship, Michigan. Big Ten, baby.
How many quarterbacks you got from the Big Ten?
Oh, we got the best quarterbacks of all time.
Who?
Oh, man, you ain't never heard of a guy named Tom Brady came from Michigan? I'm just saying.
He didn't even start in Michigan, did he?
Don't matter. It came from the Big Ten, which is facts.
Yeah, he went to Michigan.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Didn't even start 6 rounds.
I mean, Russell Wilson wasn't shit till he came to the Big Ten. He had to go ahead and get trained up. He was at North Carolina State, but he had to go to Wisconsin, get trained up right. Look at him, Big Ten. We fixed his ass.
Okay, yeah, he's still okay.
Who
else?
Oh, who else? That young boy, that man that just retired from New Orleans. I forgot.
Drew Brees.
Yeah. I think he might be leading.
Purdue.
Yeah, but Yeah. You want to do this now, okay? Be careful.
Yeah. He set the record.
He set the record.
He still got the record.
He still got the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying. They always beat the SEC. I be like, dude, SEC ain't shit but Alabama and Georgia, dog. Stop, man. I'm being serious. Y'all just got y'all ass up in this. Don't you even start. You ain't no SEC dude yet. At least win an SEC championship. You just got your ass to SEC. So
and we ranked where?
I mean, y'all the best this year. I'm just saying. So you stop. But
and we fresh.
Right. All I'm saying is that you don't really have that much of a say as far as the SEC tradition. Because
so we go Big 12.
Yeah. But you're part of it now. I will admit. I'm saying the SEC is Alabama and Georgia and the rest of them dudes. And I said it. Yeah, I said it. Come for me. LSU. And I would say they get a one-off like an LSU pop up. Florida popped up maybe 8 years ago. But consistently. And somebody could say the same thing about the Big Ten. We just Ohio State and Michigan and Penn State and Notre Dame. So that's really 4 teams consistently pretty much fighting for the top 10 every year. That's not happening in the SEC. This year, you guys do have a lot of
This
great.
year.
This year, you got your Tennessee playing very well, so that gives you another team up there and everything. So yeah, I give you guys that this year, and you guys are slid over to the SEC. But just real talk though, before the season started, SEC gonna get 4 teams into the playoff. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that.
It's kind of tight.
I keep telling y'all.
It's kind of tight.
I don't see
It's
it.
kind of tight.
I don't see
It's
it.
kind of tight.
I think they gonna get 3. I think y'all getting 3s. Tell them who else is in right now in the top 12. Both top bill. This just came out.
Oregon, Ohio State,
I'm
Texas.
talking about SEC teams. What SEC in the top 12 right now?
Shit, you gotta look at Texas, Tennessee, and Alabama.
I think Georgia's 12, right?
Yeah.
Which that's not.
Ole
gonna,
Miss is 11.
and Ole Miss is 11. So that Georgia's not going to stay there because they don't have Boise State at 12. I keep telling y'all.
Georgia played Tennessee this weekend.
I know. I'm just letting the fans know.
Right.
Even though Georgia's 12, that's not no real 12. What I mean by that is the top
Right,
12
right.
teams go to playoff. So technically, if the season ended right now, Georgia would not be in the playoff.
Right, it'll be Boise
It'd be Boise State. So anybody y'all see at 12, if it ain't Boise State, take that team out. That's not the actual 12th team. So I explained this to y'all before on previous podcasts, but yeah. So that means if you take Georgia out, how many teams y'all have in the top 12 then? How many? Texas?
4.
All right. So Alabama is still in this. I got to bet my boy Brian. Bet him if they went out.
Tennessee?
Yeah. We got into it so bad last week. We upped it from 100 to 200. Yeah, we doubled down. I doubled down on that thing. He
They
talking.
doubled
Yeah, we was drinking. He talking that
And
shit.
then Ole Miss.
Yeah, you want? I said shit. I said he said Neil, you want to make it 200? They get 200.
We got Texas,
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee, Alabama, Ole Miss.
Yeah. So big game this week. Just in case people wonder like, what am I talking about? I bet my boy Brian.
Ohio State, Indiana.
He's the hold on, so people know what's going on.
All right.
I bet my boy Brian, he's a big time Alabama fan. So every time I see him, roll tide. We smoke steaks together, cigar shop, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. He's real
Right.
chill dude. Total opposite of me. I'm a major shit talker and like to get under these people's skin. And Brian love Alabama. Now I can talk about his Cowboys. He be like, Neil, I know he suck. Alabama, he be like, hold on now. You know, that's his team right there.
Right.
So the bet that we put out about 3-4 weeks ago, that I bet him that even if Alabama wins out, they can't make the playoff. And I was explaining to him that a lot of shit would have to happen. Now,
Right.
Texas A&M losing 2 weeks ago helped them out. Miami losing helped them out. Now, getting the Alabama update. Even though Alabama is 10, I'm telling you guys right now, even though you're 10, you're still not going to make it. And they might say this guy's an idiot. He's talking about this. Let me make it make sense to you. You're not going to make it. It's too much shit's got to happen outside of you guys' control. So if you do want to make it, Alabama fans, I'm telling you right now, you need SMU to lose a damn game. Now, you might say, SMU, this is what I'm trying to get you guys to realize. As of right now in those rankings, how many ACC teams do they have in the top 12, Bowtie Bill? One.
Miami.
Exactly.
And SMU is 13.
If SMU goes in there and beat Miami
14.
in the championship game, now what you have is SMU has to go because they're the ACC champion.
Right. They get a bye.
And they get fucking back.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
get a bye.
This shit can get messy. If Colorado goes into BYU and beat BYU,
They get a bye.
they get it by. So now you're going to tell a 1-loss BYU team and a 2-loss Miami team, Alabama going over them. Now, Alabama might be able to jump Miami because they have 2 losses, but they can't jump BYU with 1 loss. That's just not. Come on, stop. And let's say BYU, the only loss will be in the Big 12 championship game. I got news for you, my friend. That means the Big 12 will get 2. That's why I say it's too many other scenarios that y'all looking at your rankings right now. It's too much other shit that they can't control. Now, here's the third obstacle you got to get past. What if Texas A&M wins out? That means Texas A&M will go to the playoff, Texas and Georgia. Or Tennessee, whoever wins the Georgia-Tennessee game.
Yeah,
Alabama's
which
out.
is this weekend.
Yeah, Alabama's out. So it's so much shit they still need to have. Like if you're not in control of your own destiny, like they needed about 8 things to happen. I will admit 5 of them has happened. You still need 3 more things, and it can possibly happen. Now, if I see SMU lose a game, or if I see Texas A&M lose a game before y'all game, okay. Now we're looking good because people can say, "Oh, this guy is stupid." Texas A&M only got 2 losses. Yeah, but they only have 1 SEC loss. I keep explaining this to you guys.
Right.
They're number 1. Who's number 1 in the SEC? I gotta look at the I think it's who's number one? Is it y'all or Texas?
A&M.
If you go look at SEC football standing, A&M is in first place. They're in first place. Fuck the rankings. They're in first place. So if they fucking play Texas in the last game of the season and beat Texas and go to the SEC championship game, let's say they got to play Texas or somebody else again and they win again, guess what? A&M is fucking in the playoffs. And I think in the SEC, I want to say Alabama is like, they're in like what? I know they got too low, but what place are they in? Fuck the ranking. Alabama's in fifth place in the SEC. Fifth. Mm-hmm. Stop. You guys need a lot of help. Not saying you're not gonna make it, but you need a lot of help, and that's why I don't think a lot of people still understand how the poll's gonna work down the stretch, because of the fact technically you actually have buys, and people don't understand. This is kind of like how football was in the NFL back when we was growing up in the 80s and 90s. If you won your division, you didn't play the first week, so it used to be 3 division, and then you had 2 wild card teams. Remember, you had wild card games, but all the division winners will have that week off. That's kind of what college football is. They're saying if you win your conference, that's what everybody keeps forgetting. They get so caught up in the rank. Oh, we're number this, we good. No, you're not. There's a whole lot of shit can go wrong. Because if them teams that's hanging around in them 14, 15, 16, 17, 18th rankings, if they happen to, any of them teams happen to play in their conference championship game and win, that means whoever they beat in their conference championship game, they're going to go to in them. Because the runner-up probably only have only one loss, and that'd be in the conference championship game. You can't not say they can't go. Let me get this right. I'm undefeated all year, BYU. And let's say I lose my first game of the season to Colorado on the Big 12 championship, and now I'm just fucking out. And the Alabama team that didn't even go to the SEC championship game, it's not going to fly. I know they're going to say, look at the boosters. Stop, dog. I mean, I understand the boost and all that type of stuff. I get all that. But nah. It'd be a disservice to, you might as well just go back to 4 teams. Because if you have a team that lose their very first game in their conference championship game,
like Georgia did last year.
Right. See, if they had this rule last year, Georgia would have been in the playoff. They wouldn't have gotten a bye, but they would have had a home game, but they'd been in the playoff. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to realize with BYU. If BYU wins out, here you go. I got all the scenarios for you. And it's a lot. It's a lot, dog. It's a lot. They're not in control of their destiny.
Unpack it.
Okay. All right. You would need, it's so much, dude. I did not go in. Okay. All right. You need SMU to lose a game. And then it's not, I don't see it. They just, SMU have to lose a game. And then you would need, okay, this is what you need. You need SMU to lose a game.
Who you making a pitch for?
No, for Alabama.
For Alabama, okay.
Because if you look at it, they're the last team. I know they said Ole Miss has been beneath them, but Ole Miss is not. They're not going to go. They're kind of the same shape as Alabama. Ole Miss is what?
11.
4-2. Who are their 2 losses to? I know that
LSU and
Nah. What place is Ole Miss is in the SEC?
I'll look at.
I know A&M.
Right.
Who is third? Let me look at it.
Tennessee.
Tennessee third?
Because you got A&M, Texas,
A&M,
Tennessee,
then Georgia. Tennessee, Georgia plays weekend.
Then Alabama.
See what you have crazy Alabama fans saying is that, but we beat
Ole Miss, and then
Alabama's going to say we beat Georgia, but what Alabama misunderstand is that you lost to Vanderbilt too.
Mm-hmm.
You lost to Vanderbilt, and all those teams that in SEC, all of them lost to teams that were all ranked. If I'm not mistaken, they all beat up on each other. Who did Georgia lose to? Alabama, ranked.
And Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, ranked.
Right.
I mean, Georgia, come on. If I say, man, I lost 2 games to 2 teams that's in the top 4.
Alabama lost to Vanderbilt.
They're done right there. That's it.
They lost to Vanderbilt.
They're done there right there. It doesn't matter. They're done. They lost to Georgia, though.
In Tennessee.
No, they didn't lose Georgia. They lost Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah, so they got one ranked loss. I mean, no, I just don't see it. I think that what a lot of people got to pay attention to is that as of right now, they only have the ACC having one team in the Big 12. I mean, in the
SEC.
playoff 12. I mean, no, they only have one ACC team in the 12 team playoff.
Right.
And that might not stay that way because the SMU can mess it up for everybody. They really can. You know, they really can mess it up. SMU has one loss. And I don't believe I don't think it's an ACC loss.
Okay, so here we got it right here.
Okay.
SEC standings.
Right. Standing.
Tennessee.
First?
Uh-huh.
No, look at Tennessee.
Yeah, because they 8-1 and 5-1 in the conference.
Tennessee only got one loss? Oh, hell no, Alabama ain't going. I thought Tennessee had 2 losses.
One.
You sure about that? You looking at? Man, I thought Tennessee. Oh, hell no.
Texas A&M overall 7-2.
Okay, I'm sorry we're talking over you. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Billy. I was talking over both type Billy. Who's in first place again? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Tennessee, A&M, Texas, because we only have 5 games, so we 4-1 conference, but we 8-1 overall. Georgia, man, I said they were 6. Georgia 5-2.
So Georgia is what, the 4th place team in the SEC, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ole Miss is 4-2. Alabama.
They're the 6th team in the SEC. They're the 7th.
17.
No, dog. I keep telling them, man. I said a long time ago. I said it. This is what started this big debate between me and my boy, and we raised up the hunt there. It doesn't. People gonna say, "Oh yeah, Alabama hate." I'm like, no, it's just the way the shit is structured. And they like, well, look at the rankings now, dummy. You call me dummy all you want. Guess what? They got Georgia number 12 right now, and Boise State not even in the 12.
And they ranked 4th in the SEC.
Yeah. Nah, dog, come on, man. When the rubber hit the road, when that very last one.
When the road meets the road, dog.
Dog. Right now they got Ole Miss. Who they got? They got Georgia number 12 right now.
Ole Miss 11. Alabama is 10.
Put his way.
Georgia's 12.
Based off the college,
but Georgia.
No, I got you. I'm trying to educate them. I got you. Based off the college football scenario, what I'm trying to get these fans to understand is that there's no way in God's green earth possible that Georgia could be 12. Whoever the 12th team is. Let's say if it was Alabama. Let's say it was Notre Dame, my team. If it's anybody but Boise State, I want y'all to realize that's not factual.
Right.
What is factual when it comes to college playoff is ranking. As of right now, Boise State will be the 12th seed.
Locked in 12.
Fuck the rankings. They're going to be number 12.
Yeah,
so if that's not right, then imagine what else is not going to be right too. So all you guys that think you 10-9, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Notre Dame is number 9, and we still ain't safe. It's some shit that can. Now our scenario is really crazy, but it's a scenario that we can win out and we don't get in either. I mean, if a bunch of wild shit happened, Colorado win they Big 12 championship, SMU win they ACC championship. What happens is now. You got other conference that right now only have one team in the top 12. Then now some of those conferences now will have 2. Well, they got to knock some people out. You know, also if you an SEC team, you trying to get in, you also need Indiana to take some L's too. Indiana fucking y'all too.
Well, they got Ohio State.
They need Indiana to take a couple of L's. 2. If Indiana, I'm gonna tell you the best case scenario for Indiana. Indiana, this is what I do if I was y'all. This is how you get in the playoff, Indiana. Let them look at you right in the goddamn camera. Kick everybody's ass. That last game of the season, play Ohio State, lose by less than 7. You good. That way you only got to go to.
Well, they can play Oregon.
You didn't let me finish.
Because Indiana play Ohio State Saturday.
You didn't let me finish.
Okay, go
Thank
ahead.
you. You know I'm the guru. Thank you. God, dog. Don't listen to Billy. Listen to me. Kick everybody's ass. Go play Ohio State. Keep the game close. Lose by 7. You in the playoff. And you don't even got to play in the Big Ten championship game. Be smart. That's all you got to do. Because then Ohio State will play Oregon in the rematch in the Big Ten championship. And if I'm Indiana, best case scenario. Now, if I'm the SEC, you want Indiana to beat Ohio State. Because that would give them 2 losses. And pray like hell, which most likely won't happen, that Michigan can beat them last game of the season. If Ohio State has 3 losses, now that changes a lot. Because now that opens up another spot for the SEC. Thank you. Okay? So, because right now, the way it's looking, the Big Ten about to get 4. Because they all done playing with each other. Penn State done played Ohio State, and Penn State they play.
Michigan, Ohio State.
It's only one really big game left in the Big Ten. Now,
2.
Anybody can lose. Who? Talking about Ohio State, Michigan?
No.
That ain't gonna be no big game.
Ohio State, Indiana.
That's the last one. Ain't no more.
And then the Big Ten championship.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Cause that can matter.
But I think that whoever goes to the Big Ten championship, and if you have more than one loss overall, for the season, not just Big Ten loss. If you have just one loss overall, I think if both teams go with just one loss, they're both in regardless. I think they're both in.
Ohio State got to beat Oregon.
They can lose that game. They can lose that game again.
And they go 10-2.
Yeah, they still be in. They still be in. I mean, if you look at that same scenario,
Indiana will be 11-1.
They're gonna be in. That's the. I gave you the scenario how you get Indiana out of there. You need Indiana to lose a damn game and then lose to Ohio State. The best scenario is for them to beat Ohio State. I'm talking about your SEC. I already gave you the scenario. And I don't know if you forgot that quick. I gave you the scenario.
I ain't forget that quick.
If you the SEC.
Then Notre Dame will be in.
I mean, yeah. But I'm just saying, if you're the SEC, if you are the SEC, you want Indiana to beat Ohio State. Trust me, you do. Trust me. Because they'll get them 2 losses. And that weakens their chances of still getting in. And then hopefully, and if they could somehow lose to Michigan, they definitely ain't getting in then. Because they have 3 losses. And now your Alabamas can say, hey, I only got 2 losses. And your other teams in the SEC only got 2 losses. So that gives them a better chance. But right now, it's just the SEC is so focused on themselves. And they probably like, we should. They don't understand that there's other teams that if they went out and handled their business, I said business, they will probably jump over them because of the fact if they win their conference, you got to get them.
But Ohio State ain't losing to Michigan.
Oh, no, I know. That's my whole point. That's why I said I think the SEC is screwed because I think it's going to be 4 teams. That's my point. It's 4 teams not going to be going now. And who's screwing the big SEC is Indiana. Indiana, they weren't supposed to get, it was supposed to be just 3. Ohio State, Penn State, and then the Oregon.
Well, here's the other scenario.
Okay, what's that?
Colorado lose to BYU.
Oh,
Colorado loses to BYU.
Now that happens.
That's 4 teams.
That's 4 teams.
SEC.
Yeah, that can happen too. But here's now check this out. Now I'm gonna tell you another scenario can knock. Let's say Colorado loses to BYU, and let's say everything that happened in Big Ten. We just said, right? You're still screwed because if SMU goes out, wins out,
and beat Miami,
now you're gonna have a 2-loss Miami team arguing against all the other SEC teams and SEC teams with 2 losses. Now, should a 2-loss SEC team get in over Miami with 2 losses? The answer I would say is yes, they should, because the SEC is definitely tougher than the ACC. But all I'm saying is this: you just never know. You just never know. Because if I'm the SEC, you want Miami to win the ACC. You want Miami to win the ACC. That way all
and
the rest
you won't be BYU.
And you want BYU to win the Big 12. And so if you are the SEC, you want everything to just stay status quo. Like, hey, we don't need no bullshit going off in the other division. Like somebody winning the conference game, they shouldn't be. We don't need no bullshit. We just need BYU. If you're an SEC team, you need to be cheering your ass off of BYU and Miami to win out.
Yeah, that's guaranteed 4 teams.
Then SEC will have 4 teams.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, have 4 teams. There's your 4 teams.
Right.
There you go, 4 teams.
BYU and Miami.
Yeah. You're like, hey, we don't want no more
Real simple.
We don't want no more shenanigans. The rest of you motherfuckers, they're trying to come to the party.
Regardless what we do, 4 teams getting in.
Right. In that case, then y'all be fighting amongst yourself who that 4 teams would be. Exactly.
Right.
And that part is definitely right.
4 teams
but as of right now, I'm trying to tell SEC fans, there's a chance you might not get 4. So I don't even give a crap who's in 4th place in SEC. You might only get 3.
Right. There's a possibility.
And there you hating. I'm like, no, I'm not hating. I'm saying there's a lot of stuff y'all ain't paying
Right.
attention to.
Right.
It's a lot. But anyway, Bowtie Bill, we gonna about to get up out of here. But before we do, man, this week who you got, man? Tennessee, Georgia, boy. Ooh,
I got Tennessee. And it's in Georgia.
I got. Well, you probably don't want Georgia because they beat y'all ass, but
no.
I think Georgia's gonna win, man. This is Georgia's first big home game of the season. All their big games have been on the road, man. All of them. So I think they're gonna win, man. It's finally get a big game at home. They play Ole Miss on the road, Alabama on the road, Texas on the road.
They played us on the road.
Man, I mean, just tough, man. That's tough, man. You know how I feel about playing road games in SEC. I think I will admit, I talk a lot of crap about a Big Ten better than SEC, but just keeping it 100. The SEC is definitely harder, much harder to win on the road in the SEC at night. It's really hard. It's hard. What's up? What you got?
Georgia -10.
Woo!
It's in Georgia.
They got Georgia favored by 10?
Yeah.
Georgia going to win the game, but I don't know about 10 points now. I might put a little money on Tennessee there. Yeah, I might put a little.
Alabama playing Mercer.
Oh, you said Alabama playing a high school team? Oh, my fault. Did I say that out loud? They gonna say I hate. Let me stop, man. They gonna be talking about they gonna be coming out the man. I done beat up Alabama this whole podcast. They gonna be coming out.
Man, they playing man, you remember a couple of years ago, Doc?
Oh, man. That's not even bringing it up, man. No.
Hey, man, with the college, man, they had more students than the population.
Yeah, they play so small. I can't remember what school that. I don't know what school that was. Alabama playing.
Southwest Midwestern. Southwest.
They played a couple years ago.
Southwest Midwestern, Alabama.
A couple years ago, Alabama was wrong. They played some school that we all was like, who the fuck is? Like, who is they playing? It was like, oh God.
Well, it was 7,500. Population.
I think the population is like 7,500 people in that city. It was bad. It was bad. And Bowtie Bill went crazy laughing, dog. He laughed his ass off. Oh man, it was literally Southwest Missouri State, East Bay, St. Louis, Chicago, Illinois, Carolina, San Francisco, Russia, China University. I was like, what the fuck? What is university at? Man, it was bad, dog. They came out there. It wasn't up on their team taller than 5'7", man. I was like, God damn. It's Alabama, y'all wrong for this shit.
Yeah,
boy.
but
Y'all wrong. They wrong for that shit. They were wrong for that shit, man. Roll Tide.
It was like 7,500 population in the city.
It was bad.
And the school had about 9,000.
Man, what? God damn, God.
Oh, man.
Bowtie Bill.
But they playing Mercer.
I think that was like 2019, 20. I remember that talk about.
That was a couple years ago.
I remember, man.
Because we was on the cigar shop on the patio.
Yeah.
About 2 years ago.
Anyway, man, leave them boys alone, man. Anything else popping out this weekend big in college football, my boy?
At Georgia, Tennessee,
Okay.
Colorado, Utah, Arkansas, Texas. But we favored about 16.5.
Nah, the big game we got, man. You right. That Georgia,
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
And they're -10.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, we're about to get up out of here, but
all right,
get up out of here, man. We're gonna take about two quick minutes, man. I know we shouldn't be mixing up sports. It's a college podcast, but we gotta throw this on out here, man. Bowtie Bill,
Go ahead.
You never knew I was gonna hit you with this question. Bowtie Bill, what Mike Tyson gonna do Friday night? You didn't know? He fight this weekend on Netflix.
Man, he gonna give him a knuckle sandwich.
Man, let's get out of here, man.
He gonna give him a knuckle sandwich.
I'm gonna give him a knuckle salad. No, I can't.
Knuckle sandwich.
I'm gonna bite his ears out. All praise to Allah. Mike, you can't say you gonna kill a man's kid and I'll praise to Allah. I'll kill his kids. Like, come on, Mike. Mike, you can't do that shit, Mike. Come on, Mike. What's wrong with you, man?
Oh, man.
Anyway, Mike Tyson, hope you get on in there, old man. Show them what old guys like us can do, man. Hope he win Friday night,
Yeah, I
man.
do
So
too.
that's a weird ass night playing on Friday night, but that's cool. It's on Netflix too, man. So man, he fighting down here in Dallas where we do the podcast at. So
Right.
So it should be a lot of fun Friday night in Dallas. Bowtie Bill, before we get out here, telling people what we need, baby.
Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Don't forget to hit that notification button as well. Drop some in the comment section. Keep us honest. Tell us what you think. Right? Keep it, hey, fact check us if you feel like we off. But we have Shy God on the line, and you got the Guru and Bowtie Bill. But hey, keep riding with us, because we're gonna keep driving this. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir, man. We had to give y'all 3 good hot shows this weekend. This week. We will be dropping them, man. We got a lot to talk about this week.
Absolutely.
It was good to be back in the studio with my partner, man.
Already.
I'm your host, Chi-Town Neil, and to my right, BTB. What's that, fold?
Bowtie Bill.
Man, hook 'em horns, man. And good luck to all of y'all college teams this week. Bowtie Bill, we out of here, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for watching the Tell the Truth Podcast
23.
23. Baby, we out of here.
Already.
Yeah.